Hi guys, I'm Mr. Sheep and today we're gonna talk about some left hand issues you encounter when you start playing guitar. The first thing when you grab your guitar is just put your hand around the neck just like you grab a bat. That's like firmly, strongly grip on it. The first issue you encounter would be the thumb issue. So it's very important where you keep your thumb when you play. There are several good positions and there are also wrong positions that you should avoid. One of the common good position is like the classical guitar position, where you have to have your thumb like on the middle of the neck and you can spread your fingers like very wide. This is a very good position for chords, so when you play something like this, also it's good for, you know, like legato playing. Okay, so this is a good. Okay, the other known position is like the Stratocaster position, the Fender type of grip, where you use your thumb to play notes like bass notes in chords. So if you have like a chord like this, you have also you use the thumb like this when you want to bend, like vibrato also. Okay. Also, it's very good when you want to palm mute, when you want to palm all the strings and you only want one string to ring, like when you're playing like some Red Hot Chili Peppers. Okay, so those two were the good positions. I know there'll be people that'll say don't use your thumb like that. It's good. If you have it, use it. The wrong thing to do with your thumb is to keep it like parallel to the strings behind the neck. So if you have it like this, then your stretch is over. You cannot stretch with your thumb like this. So if you're holding like classical, then it's like this. If you go parallel, then you cannot stretch. One thing you can imagine is that you have an egg, a little egg in your palm, and you have to take care of the egg for the rest of your life. So if you play like this, the egg stays there and it's healthy and it's happy. If you put your thumb like this, you smash the egg and it dies. And the end. No egg for you. No. Another main problem is where you put your finger on the fret. This is very important because the guitar, it's not like a piano. On a piano you just press a note and you have the sound. On the guitar you have to be very careful where you put your hand on the fingerboard, because for instance if you put it on the fret, you have buzz. If you put it too away to the fret, you buzz again. The correct way is to be just right here. And this is whether you play chords or, for instance, you play chords. You see all my fingers, each one are very close to the fret. Like this. Whether you play pentatonics, like okay, so it's not. See, you have buzz. Like, okay? So the distance between good and bad is very small. Okay, so whether you played like an A major chord like this, so you have to remember, always near the fret, not on top of it, not too far away from it, just like this. Yeah. Major chords. That's it. Another thing that I've seen my students doing is I call the bridge finger, is something they do when they start playing chords. It's like they straighten up their fingers like this. So for instance, you have this C major chord and they tend to do this, and see, if you do that, you palm the other strings, they don't swing enough. And if you are a beginner, you tend to press harder on your strings. Pressing hard can get you to severe injuries if you do this. Like, you'll see as you develop and you start learning new chords and stuff that this position can be useful from time to time. For instance, if you play like a C9 chord, but now I'm barring with this finger, it's not pressed on a single note, it's like this. So try as much as you can to avoid having your fingers straight. Let's give you an example, like a C or a G. So now my second finger, sorry, my first finger now. So my D. It's quite hard for me to play wrong, but okay. So, okay, you get the idea. Now, another issue of the left hand are the nails. So this is important for girls, because girls have long nails. They like to have long nails, and you cannot fret properly if you have long nails. So that's the main thing to do, is to get rid of the nails. Another thing you can look at is try to have your thumb and your first finger move together along the neck when you play horizontally. So for instance, if you have a lick like okay, I played it, so every position I was following my thumb with my index. So try not to play like this, for instance. Because you will do this, and this is not good. I mean, it will make you slower and not articulate and stuff. That should be all main problems with the left hand. As I told you, there are not many correct things, but there are wrong things that you should avoid. So if we can recap, so it's the thumb issue, that's the most important one, because you need to put your thumb properly on the neck. It's the fretting hand, the fretting position, so remember, always near the fret. It's the index and thumb together movement, and the nails. So that and also the elbow. Be very sure not to stuck yourself with the elbow. Don't do that. If you do that, you'll tend to put your finger like this. So no elbow here. Right? Just grab the guitar. Don't do that. No, it's not good. Just grab it and leave your hand naturally to fall down, and that's a good left hand position. So if you want to learn more about the right hand, be sure to subscribe to my channel and join me to this ultimate quest for greatness.